see how we do with this vlogging thing. It's 12:01, right after midnight, which means Spookathon has officially started in Romania because I live in the future compared to you guys in the States. Ha! So I'm going to get to bed because I'm super tired and start listening to Morning Star because I finished it. I finished the second book this morning and then I had to wait until now to see what happens, and it wasn't the kind of ending where you wanted to wait. So yeah, I can't wait to get into it. I will try to vlog the entire Spookathon and see how it goes. Bye! Good morning all, it's Monday, it's about 9 a.m. and it's October 16th, so Spookathon. Last night I wasn't planning on it, but I stayed up for about 3.5 hours and listened to Morning Star, which was mostly because I had this dull and annoying ache in my back, which I think it's caused by a muscle. I'm not sure, but it kind of kept me awake for most of the night, so I'm bone tired now. And I'm heading out to the doggy park with Ares, who's quite impatient. He wants to be there already, and I'm not moving fast enough for him. We're going, babe. So after that I have some errands to run, and I usually walk to do all of that because A, I don't want to use my car if I don't really have to, and B, it's a nice little workout to walk at a fast pace for about 30 minutes to an hour. Plus I get to listen to my audiobook at the doggy park and then during the errand, so I'll let you know how that goes. That's it for now, I'll check in with you later. So we're at the park now, and Ares has been running around for a while, and it's just us in here because it's too early for people to be on break and too late for them not to be at work. So at least I've got that going for me. I can start later if I haven't slept the whole night. And I am listening to Morning Star, of course. Well, hello again, darlings. I'm done with the errands and the walk, and I've listened to about an hour and a half of Morning Star, and now I have to get back to writing and work and fun stuff like that. I've had fun so far with the book. I'm barely making a dent so far. It has over 20 hours of audio. It's a large book, but I'm enjoying every second of it, so I hope to get back to it later on because I usually take a walk in the afternoon at around 1:30 or 2, so now I'll just eat something, get some writing done, and then listen to more of my audiobook while I'm going to and from the park, because in the park the walk is with my boyfriend and he probably wants my attention while I'm with him and not me listening to a story on my phone. I'll see you later. The writing session is done, so now it's time for my afternoon walk with my boyfriend, which means I will be listening to more of Morning Star. I think I can get about 20 more minutes of audiobook time in between, walking and talking to him, and then it's back to more writing, and I think all the other reading will have to wait for later tonight. Bye. So we're still on day 1 of the bookathon. I've been out for a short walk and I've been listening to Morning Star, but now I just need a break in my bed with a book, and that's exactly what I am going to do. Come see. Oh, and I'm reading The Jackal's House for now. Good morning all, it's Tuesday, it's the second day of Spookathon. Ares is a bit impatient because we need to go to the doggy park, so I just wanted to say that I made some progress yesterday. I listened to about 5.5 hours, which is 25% of Morning Star, and I read about another 10 to 15% of The Jackal's House, which isn't tremendous, but considering all the writing I did today and how wasted I was because I was too tired, it went well. Now we're heading to the doggy park and I'm going to continue listening to Morning Star, and then I have a quick errand to run. So I suspect I'll get an hour of listening time. And after that is back to writing, and I think the next reading break I'm taking is later in the afternoon, but we'll see. So I keep waiting for Morningstar to let up on the, thrill and adventure, and maybe my heart would stop pounding as bad and I'd stop fearing that everybody's going to die in the end. But that doesn't happen, so I'm just here at the doggy park looking at my artists run around and worrying about characters in a book, because that's how we do it. So, listening on. So, I'm done with my writing for now, and I'm going for my daily afternoon walk, which means time to go back to Morningstar and hope it stops crushing my soul into so many pieces with so many touching scenes and battle scenes, and oh my god, the way this book is toying with my soul is out of this world. I will see you later, and I will have an update about how I did with the listening so far. Good morning! It is day 3 of the Spookathon, and it's about 9 a.m. so I need to go to the park with Ares, which you can tell about how crazy excited he is. So it's time for more Morningstar, and 1 second. I listened to 2 hours and a half of Morningstar yesterday, which puts me about 40% into the book. I hope to get past the 50% mark today. Other than the normal doggy park run and my afternoon walk, I'm also supposed to go to Carrefour today for our grocery shopping, which means I will probably add another hour of listening time, which is great. As far as the Jackal's House goes, I've read about 20% of it, so I'm making good progress there as well. I expect it would keep at the same rhythm for the next couple of days, or maybe a bit better depending on how I do with my writing. And if I finish these 2 books by end of day on Thursday, I'm fine because I'll have more time in the weekend, so I'd read at least 2 more books, which both will be thrillers, so we'll see how that goes. Now I'm going to the park, I'm going to keep listening to Morningstar, and I will film some more updates throughout the day. Have a good one, and happy reading, guys! Hello again. I'm at the doggy park listening to Morningstar, and after a very short break, it's back to fighting and adventure and, keeping me on the edge of my seat, because why not? So, it's fun. It's another gorgeous autumn day. I've not had such beautiful fall days with warmth and sun and just beautiful colors in a few years. Well, I had them, but not as late in October, so I'm definitely enjoying that a lot. So yeah, that's it. I'm back to listening to my audiobook. Time for grocery shopping and more ebook, well, audiobook listening actually. So I'm getting an extra hour of listening time today. Catch you later. Okay, so it's late afternoon on day 3 of the Spookathon. I've listened to about 3 hours of Morningstar so far because I spent the entire grocery shopping run listening to this book. It was a bit embarrassing because I started crying in the middle of Carrefour because of a character death. That was... yeah, people were staring at me. It was an interesting situation, and I discovered I actually don't care much. It's what it is. So, yeah, that's how it's going for now. I'm at about 60% in the Morningstar audiobook, and I will be doing some more reading later in the evening and return to the Jackal's house. For now, I've been filming for the day, and I'm going to go back to writing. I'll catch you later. Hello again, it's about 10 p.m. on day 3 of Spookathon. I've just kind of done everything I was supposed to today. I'm going to edit the video for today, and I'm going to close this here because I decided to I just want some attention. I decided to post the Spookathon vlog into parts, and the first one is going out tomorrow for the first 3 days, and then there will be a second one covering the remaining 4 days, and then a sort of a wrap up where I tell you what I thought of all the books I managed to read. So far I'm about where I was planning on being. I've made quite a huge dent in the longest book, which was Morningstar, and I've had about 60 to 70% of that done, and another 20% of a second book, so I suppose everything else will go a bit faster. Besides, I plan to read a lot more over the weekend because I will be done with all my other pressing matters. So thanks for reading along with me so far. I will see you in the next vlog for Spookathon. Bye!